Hola Marie. Hola Papa. Hola Marie.
Papa.
Okay, good morning everyone. I have to say it's been quite some time, to be honest, but anyway, it's 4:45 in the morning and I'm on my way to a nice little bike ride here in Pretoria before we head back over to Europe. So yeah, it's going to be a cold one, but the miles and hours need to be put in, and it's always makes it a little bit more worthwhile doing it with friends. So this is I'm in a car rental. The roads are really dark, as you can see. There's people walking here, trying to make a bit of cash, surviving, dropping off the plastic bags early in the morning. South Africa, after all. So we're gonna get in a nice little 80k bike ride. Normally it's quite quick. It's Tuesday, it's velo rides, but I know it's winter. I don't know how motivated everyone is to get out there and be hurt. So looking forward to this, and I'm going to take you along with the ride. I have not vlogged in ages for various reasons, which we'll maybe get to, but mentally, just not to burn myself out is obviously the main reason. It's a lot of work, doing social media, videos, YouTube, team websites, blah blah blah. But anyway, let's see. Hopefully the sun comes out, heats us up, and we have some good coffee here in the streets of Pretoria. It does get quite busy later on. I could not have coffee this morning. It's load shedding. The power is out. I mean, check this, people working. Always say to my wife, be happy with what you have, because that can easily be us. But anyway, I've not had coffee yet. It's load shedding. I know it's a difficult one for you guys to understand. The other robots are actually on, so that's good news, because I might have just 2 minutes to grab a takeaway coffee from that coffee machines before I head out on the ride. I've not had breakfast yet, and that will really help the body to wake up this morning and warm up a little bit. So I'm going to take you guys along, and let's enjoy the day. Okay, so we've survived peak traffic, so I think we deserve a coffee stop. Yeah, just down on Linwood on the left hand side. If you ever come ride in Pretoria, might not be as lovely as you would think, but still enjoyable. Okay. Flat white alsjeblieft. This is. So it's currently winter in South Africa, pretty cold. There's a sunrise. Dankie. Dis hierdie gaan nou lekker wees. So. So we're just enjoying the final moments and catching up with some old friends here in Pretoria and navigating the Pretoria traffic here. But looks chaotic, but if you've grown up here, pretty safe in some way, if that makes sense. Okay guys, so it's light now, but you can see pretty much the garage where I park my car when I come for these morning rides. But something interesting is, it's the first time in my career in South Africa where I've had to go with my car to meet up for training ride, because it's become so unsafe in just this 5k section road, with so many people are getting robbed now lately. There are quite some horrific stories going around of people getting hijacked and robbed in the early morning. So this is what it has resorted to. Parking your car. I absolutely hate going to a bike, her group ride, and having to drive there in a car, especially if it's only like 5k's down the road. But it is what it is, and it's not that we're scared, but it's becoming so ridiculously dangerous that it's what needs to be done. So I'm going to put my bike in this rental. Always when traveling abroad you need a big-ish car, so you can always put the bike in the back. It just makes it so much easier to travel. And yeah, this is my aero bike, if you're wondering. I'm riding tubeless, and I've got a South African and I'm riding the Tufo tires, and I'm riding a tubeless. These are the Contura 4TRs, tubeless ready, but yeah, these are tubeless, and I ride it at about 7 bars, so pretty cool, and really happy with them so far. So I don't know if you guys ever drive with socks, but do you know how bad your normal shoes will smell when you take your feet out of your cycling shoes and you put it in your normal shoes? I mean, just sometimes the smell, not good when the sweat gets in there. So yeah, it's one thing I've learned to stop doing over the years, regardless in whatever rush I am. But anyway, thank you for joining for the vlog. I guess I have to get these vlogs going again, but it's hard work. It's hard work, it's not easy, and my daughter takes a lot of time, and but anyway, it's not always but anyway, time for a final barbecue in South Africa, and yeah, it's gonna be the travels internationally are not easy, and we as South Africans always have a lot of paperwork to work through whenever we're traveling, so this makes it a bigger problem. But nonetheless, it could be worse, it could always be worse, so grateful for everything. So see these taxis on my left. Yesterday, ironically, when we had our flight from Cape Town, the taxi industry blocked the roads, and they actually shot an Uber driver dead at the airport, because when they block the roads, they intimidate the people around them not to go to work, and that's how things are operated here in South Africa. Not saying they're not protesting for a just reason, but I do think they don't need to kill people in that regard. So see these taxis whenever you're in South Africa, be very wary and careful of them. Many of them are good people, but many of them are quite dangerous. So there you have it.
you down at the bar. Fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, and take off now. Don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. Got fast cars, movie stars, party on down.
Finally, after long travel, we arrived in Barcelona from South Africa, and that concludes our South African holiday. But it's been quite a long trip back and a lot to catch up about. Oh, we can't wait to get in Andorra in our own bed, drink our own coffee. It's also my first time back home in 2 months since going to China and South Africa, so tired of sleeping in other people's beds. So we just changed over from that bus to this bus, and this is our final 15 minutes to our apartment, so can't wait. Finally. Want u? Kom ons gaan. First ride back in Andorra, 6 o'clock at night.
Get on track, jump on